Shoots straight out the side of the tunnel. Ball's loose. Potter a long one. Kenny holding his pass nicely. Whitfield sees a gap. On to Stevenson. Stevenson going hard and straight. Takes play nearly up to the 25. Gill's come inside. Gill moving it across. Holding on to Case. Case on to Dunn. Dunn running in straight. It's snatched out of the air. High tackle and the trouble here. And Brown went in very high there. Then coming out to Holden, switches it across onto Edwards, who's linked in. Edwards managed to get his passing out to Ferguson, who's gone into the middle. Out to Kenny. Kenny making a break, bringing it back inside. Wigan still going strongly. Good run by Stevenson, dragging his way over the halfway line. Good play by the Wigan backs then. It comes out. Holden moving it, turn it back inside to Case. Case switching direction, looking for support. Onto Whitfield. Whitfield going down the middle. And he's bumped. Can he make the line? There's plenty cover. But Wigan are turning the heat on now. Hot on attack as it comes across to Holden. Holden up to West. Wigan not moving on to the ball. And Wigan have lost a lot of ground. Lost a good 15 yards of ground. The ball's played to Kenny. Kenny short one on to Dunn. Dunn's going straight. Fifth tackle as Kiss comes over for the play the ball. Kiss hesitating onto Kenny. Kenny hoists a high one, being chased by Ferguson. Fullback Case under it, takes it well, and Ferguson has him right on the try line. Taking the tap, short one forward to come ploughing the way forward. King again, the scrum half. Moving across, Hudson a long wide ball out, she has difficulty in taking. Wigan moving up quickly. Murray did well to take that one, and now it's been run out by Graham. Graham trying to go through. Case is across with Dunn into the tackle. As the scrum half makes a lovely dart, came through very well. Did King then. Very quickly away. Good play the ball, moving it out onto Brown. Brown running wide, switches nicely inside. Holden's in there to complete the tackle, and that's the fifth tackle. As King comes over to act in half-back, lobs it back to Brown. Brown hoists a high one to Edwards. Hunslet are well underneath this. Edwards takes it at the second attempt. Lost the ball, it should be... Oh, that was almost a try. And they're back to one, and Wigan in desperate trouble. And they're over. Row is over. After Edwards had made a mess of the ball from a high kick. Hunslet followed up quickly and well. Them on the forwards at the moment. They do a switch onto Kenny. Kenny holding it, jumping it, trying to go through. Managed to get it onto Gill. Gill bounces back on India rubber man, still going. Dummying to go through on his own, but there's plenty of cover there to stop his move. Comes to Case. Case a short one onto Dunn. Dunn trying to go through to turn it back. His arms are smothered, are locked, and he can't get rid of it. Hunslet lined up, the referee only taking them the 5 yards back as Holden tries to make a break out. Beautifully to Potter. As Kenny went in, Dummies on his own. Up to Kenny. Kenny's over under the post. Lovely play by the Wigan half-back to loose forward. Get on with it quickly as Case moves it out to Holden. Holden dummying, coming back inside. Caught just short of the halfway line. Case to Case. Case hands it on to Kenny. Kenny dummying, trying to come through. Lovely out. Onto Edwards. Edwards going inside. Gets it back onto Stevenson. Steve won't be lucky if he can keep that. He did well to hang on to that, but Wigan's showing a lot of class here as it goes out to Potter. Potter short one to Dunn. Dunn a long one out to Gill. Can he make the line? Cover goes across. Gill going hard. And he's in touch 5 yards short of the line. He got over. Doesn't get very far. Comes to Holden. Holden onto Case. Case coming straight, trying to break his way through. Back onto Holden. Holden coming down the middle onto Case. Case managed to get it out onto Kenny. Kenny's pass has been knocked back to Edwards. Edwards takes it cleanly. Managed to get it onto Ferguson. Ferguson powering down the wing. There's plenty cover. He cuts inside. Still going. Great run by Ferguson. Back toward Wigan on the 25 line as Kenny moves it on to Holden. Holden to Kiss. Kiss to Potter. Potter being smothered as Brown came in very quickly, and the referee says he was offside. Hindon looking shaken in that last tattle. Comes on to Courtney. Courtney running into them. Forced down by Brown. Gets behind the play the ball to Holden. Holden to Potter doing a run around onto West. West has made the break. Lovely on to Kenny. Kenny looking for support. He has Edwards with him, but he's not able to get rid of the ball as Wigan surge up to the 25 line, and it goes out to Potter. Potter, one-handed pass, goes astray, trying to pass it round the back of a player. It didn't come off. First man is Holding. Holding, long one to Kenny. Kenny, a long overhead pass to Gill. Gill having to come inside. There's plenty of cover. And the referee says we're back to one as it comes to Case. Case turning it inside onto Graham West, striding through majestically. Gill tackles without the ball. Referee lets play carry on as it's been intercepted, but Gill was tackled off the ball there, and Hunslet have got away with it, and Wigan penalised, and the referee's gone a long, long way back for somebody opening the mouth. Kay plays the ball. Forwards coming in hard. Idle trying. Kiss is taking the ball, he's going to get penalised for it. Kiss took the ball off Idle. They did seem to be in the tattle, and Wigan chatting away instead of watching the game as Brown gets away. Wigan caught. Kenny chasing his man, can't take it. Gill coming across, and it's going to be a try under the post. Well, that was very unprofessional play by Wigan, and quick-witted thinking by Hunslet. When the penalty was given, Wigan were chatting away among themselves after the injustice of the penalty. Who falls on that? That was a bad pass by Holding. And Holding trying to make amends for it, going in hard into the tattle as King comes up to act in half-back onto Hudson. Hudson sidestepping, trying to duck on the man to get his pass in. Onto King, Kitts is taking it, got away with it this time. Onto Don. Don turning and twisting, gets it out onto West. West can't get rid of the ball as West, and he does, gets it up to Edwards, backing up beautifully. Oh, that was fantastic backing up by Edwards, and he was really picking them apart. King puts it in, shout the set of Wigan against the head. Kenny trying to make a break. Followed and put down. Edwards up there, backing up as ever. Going through on his own, managed to get his pass into Potter. Potter knocks it back on Kenny, keeping it moving. He looks red hot, that ball. As it comes to Stevenson, Stevenson decides he's going down the middle. Can he beat the full-back? He's past the full-back. It's a great change to the line. A tremendous run by. A great run by Stevenson. Brings it to 2 yards from the line. And a penalty to Wigan. Sending them further over towards the centre of the field. It's out to Wigan quickly to Kenny. A lob pass. Kenny pass has gone astray onto Edwards. Edwards trying to dance his way through. Gets it well out onto Whitby. Whitby a short one to Kenny. Kenny foot. Can he make the line? But he goal! And he's in. Good in finishing. Tremendous wing power by Ferguson. Kenny moved the ball nicely out to him, but Ferguson went like a bolt out of hell to get in. 5 yards from the corner. Puts the ball into the back. Back's wheeling. And it's all over the place, and it's Holding who's won it. Ball was kicked all over the place. Potter out onto Edwards. Edwards sees a gap onto Whitfield. Whitfield going inside, proving elusive. Wigan now on the attack as it goes out to... No, Kiss decides he's going to go on his own. His arms are locked, he's being pushed back. Strong play by Tate. Whitfield to Holding. Holding to Courtney. Courtney turning. Not a very good pass, has gone astray. Case gets up again. Loose play by Wigan. A little bit indecisive. Case out to Holding. Lob pass, slow pass. Kenny, having told it, see the gap. Making him going for the line. He's got support inside. Going on his own. A good try. A good individual try by Kenny. Used players on his right and on his left as a foil. Showed the ball to both sides. Ran with determination to give Wigan an excellent start to the second half. That's Courtney and West with him. It's Courtney who takes it. Decides he's going to die with the ball. Holding first pass. Hands it on to Kenny. Kenny doing a switch. Short pass on to Ferguson. Lovely break by Ferguson. Still going. Terrible strength and determination. He gets over the 25 line. Nice play there between Kenny and Ferguson. Comes out. Kenny hands it on. Holding onto Case. Case onto West. West straightening up, trying to go down the middle. Dragging them with him. Still powering his way forward. 20 yards out, right in front of the post. Kiss out to Potter. Potter holding it. Pass has gone astray, been knocked on. Referee was very good, quick to see that, as Tate couldn't take that cleanly. Didn't travel very far forward. He spotted it. Referee bringing on a substitute, I think. I can't see from his number yet, so I can't tell who's gone off. The referee's having a word with him. No. It was number 5 row. Referee called him over and had a word of caution. Holding puts the ball in. He's penalised immediately for not putting it in correctly. All the advantage of that surging attack lost, thrown away with incorrect feeding. Brown will kick for touch down the Wigan left wing. 10 minutes of the second half gone. That's not going to find it. Well taken by Gill. Gill powering in there, knocks off one, still going. What a great run by Gill. Dummies his way through, gets it out onto Holding. Holding up for the line. Beautiful sidestep. Tremendous try. Well, that was well set up by Gill. And then Holding cut through beautifully. Proving very difficult to put down. Gets moves it to Holding. Holding to Kenny. Kenny doing the run around. Gets out of one tackle but can't get rid of the ball. Ferguson coming through from Acton half-back. There's a gap and he's through it. Can he make it? The cover's there. Gives the support and Edwards can't take the ball. Well, he's really setting the terraces alight. It's Ferguson. Edwards down. I don't know whether it's Shugama had not taken the pass. The line was wide open if he could have taken it. He'd backed up well, was in the right place at the right time, and just couldn't keep hold of the ball. King to feed the scrum. And it goes. Backs all over the place as King breaks away quickly round the blind side. Lovely break by King. Being chased by Edwards and Whitfield. Whitfield has the legs on him. It was Whitfield who gets him. But that was a lovely break by King. Tate gets it out onto Rowe. Rowe going for the line. And the Wigan cover across. The ball's been lost. And Wigan put down in the 5th tackle. Plays it to himself. Gets it out to Hudson. Hudson over their heads. Gill is there to take it cleanly, running cross field, straightening up, going out to the far wing, dummying, has to die with the ball, bounces up quickly for a quick play. Wigan clearing the line, good strong run by Stevenson. Now Ferguson going to act in half-back. Gives it to Potter, Potter going round the narrow side of the field, back inside, onto Graham West, striding down, looking for support. Backs couldn't get up with him. Kiss out to Holding, Holding on to Kenny. Kenny a long, intelligent pass to Edwards, out to Gill. Gill coming inside, running into the goal, he's still going strongly. Can't get rid of the ball, knocks off another. Still battling his way through, and eventually three of them to put him down. On to Graham West. West managed to get it out onto Ferguson, who was in the centre, onto Stevenson. Stevenson, powerful run. Great run by Stevenson. Beats the fullback beautifully. Well backed up by Kiss. Followed him up extremely well. That was good backing up by Kiss. First one to get up there with the centre. Comes out onto Edwards. Edwards, a long one to Kenny. Kenny slips one tackle, slips another tackle. Gets it out onto Dunn. Dunn onto Gill. Gill coming inside. There's plenty of cover there for him to beat. Ducks under a tackle, lets the ball go, and it's lobbed back out onto Edwards. Edwards sidestepping his way through, managed to get his pass. It's gone straight, picked up by Pendlebury. Pendlebury regains possession, going for the line, going hard there, and eventually he's smothered. Goes out to Holding, Holding to Kenny. Kenny a short one onto West. West is through, going for the line, back onto Holding, and Holding's over. Good into passing by Wigan to make it 36 points to 12, and it's all one-way traffic. On to Holding. Holding turning it inside to Ferguson. Ferguson coming down the middle. As Edwards with him, he's gone on his own, he's still going, and he has support, gets it to Holding, to Kenny, has he got the legs? And the referee's given the try as he slides over. The scoreboard goes up to 36. I don't know whether I've got to slide too many when the scoreboard has missed one, but I was already down as Wigan 36. Hunslet's gone to scrum half. Falls on the ball, side of the scrum. Wolford holding it, turning it back inside, still jumping, still on his feet, gets his pass in. Brown coming strongly onto King, King being taken by Kenny. Hodgson behind to play the ball, out to Graham, Graham onto Wolford, Wolford holding his pass, times it nicely onto Kay, who's linked up, put down by Ford and Whitfield. Gray going through from acting half-back, stumbles a yard short of the line. King behind to play the ball. Out onto Graham. Graham's upended. Fifth tackle. Wolford dummying, a long one out to Brown. Brown out to the wingman. He's in at the corner. Runner scored. Make it 16. Wolford moves it across. Short one. Good run here by Hunslet, still coming strong, and it's been intercepted by Kenny. Can he make the line? Oh, great try from the halfway line, underneath the post. Smacks that one out of the air. To make it now, Wigan 46. And it goes over in the middle. And the scoreboard registers 48 points as the whistle goes for full time. A very entertaining game. Hunslet contributed to it very largely. They played good football, they played hard football. Wigan had just that little bit of extra talent, and so the players go off with a final score according to the scoreboard. Hunslet 16, Wigan 48. This is your commentator John McDermott, hoping you've enjoyed watching this film made by your cameraman Brian Worthington.